Kia ora, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This we get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock with news. We're ending the week with Wall Street not finding much to like about future trade prospects, especially as policy shifts seem to be highly chaotic and involve personal retributions. US initial jobless claims rose last week to 195,000 when seasonal factors indicated it would fall. There are now just over 2 million people claiming these benefits. This time last year, there were just over 1.9 million, a rise of 99,000. And American consumer inflation expectations for the year ahead rose to 3.1% in July from 3% in June. This was held back only because of a widespread perception that petrol prices would fall. The median year ahead expected change in food prices remained unchanged at 5.5%. Looking further ahead, inflation expectations in 5 years rose to 2.9% from 2.6%. And the US agricultural sector used to be a powerhouse export driver, but no more. Data released yesterday shows it has turned to a net importer, a trend that started in 2018 in the first Trump presidency. The first half of 2025 has now recorded its largest deficit on record, mainly on stuttering exports. Across the Atlantic, in a tighter than expected vote, the Bank of England cut its policy rate by 25 basis points to 4%. They have inflation running at 3.6% with a target of just 2%. 5 of the 9 voting members voted for the cut, 4 wanted no change. This was much closer than the 7-2 vote expected. In China, they're not only subsidising trade-in programs to help juice their domestic economy, now they're subsidising interest rates on personal loans. Consumer credit has not traditionally been popular in China, but young people are signing up much more freely now. And container freight rates fell 3% last week from the week before to be 58% lower than year-ago levels. Although, to be fair, those were an unusual peak. Outbound from China was again the main weakness, although outbound from the US is now showing up as a weakening trade too, and that starts with very low rates anyway. The US Treasury 10-year yield is now at 4.25% and up 3 basis points from yesterday. And the price of gold will start today at $3,391 an ounce, up $17 from yesterday. And American oil prices have slipped back again, now down another dollar to just on $64 a barrel, while the international Brent price is just over $66.50 a barrel. And the Kiwi dollar is now at 59.5 US cents, up 10 basis points from yesterday. Against the Aussie, we're up 20 basis points at 91.5 Australian cents. Against the euro, we're up 10 basis points at 51.1 euro cents. That all means our trade-weighted index starts today at just on 67.3 and up 20 basis points. You can get more news about the economy in New Zealand from interest.co.nz. Kia ora, I'm David Chaston, and we'll do this again on Monday.